This is the Omega Seamaster Aqua Terra Small Seconds coming in with the blue-gray teak dial on the fitted texturized rubber strap. And in my biased opinion, this is one of the top all-around luxury watches on the market for about $5,000-$6,000, depending on which version you go for, which size, which color, which strap. I think this watch is very hard to beat, and I'd like your opinion. I'm going to lay out my case here, but tell me if I am right or tell me if you disagree with me in just why I think this is so strong and what holds this model back. Before I jump into my reasoning, though, let me first shout out to Exquisite Timepieces. They are a family-owned brick-and-mortar authorized dealer in Naples, Florida. I've borrowed watches from them for years in creating content. I've bought watches from them for years. In fact, I just bought a Seamaster from them. So excellent authorized dealer. Highly recommended. A link will be in the description of this video. Now, what makes this Seamaster Aqua Terra Small Second so great? I think it comes down to a few things that Omega does so very well. One of which, this is the perfect size. So great comfort, great proportions on wrist, very versatile. A lot of presence without this watch needing to be big or hefty or in your face. I love the detail work. I think the details are readily apparent here on the dial. And I think this watch has an excellent movement, so it will perform to a high degree. The other nice thing about the Aqua Terra is Omega gives us consumers a good mix of size options, complications, different case materials, different color options, different strap options. So it's not hard to find an Aqua Terra that really speaks to you. So again, it's the perfect size. It has the comfort. It has the versatility. It has the details, the performance. There's a model almost for every consumer. And let's start with the details. So let's go in on the dial on a macro level. This is a teak texturized dial with a brushed sunray finish. I like the brushed and polished elements of the hands and markers and logo. Depending on the light, depending on the angle, you'll even notice a rainbow effect to the brushwork. So I like how dimensional the details are. I like the unique color of the blue-gray dial. It's a little bit more muted. It's a little bit more slate, but it still catches the eye in certain lights. And I love how strong the linear form is on the dial with the detail work. So there will be, outside of the teak texture, a trapezoidal date window. I like the shape of the hands and markers, how the trapezoidally shaped markers are angled, and then there is a squared off inner facet, and how that ties in with the hour hand, and how that ties in with the small seconds hand. So even on the smallest hand member, you'll notice the same high level of craftsmanship and attention to detail and finish applied here as the rest of the other elements on the dial. So really just easy to appreciate. I like how the linear form of the trapezoidal date, the hands, markers, and dial kind of ties in with your conical shaped crown, and how all of these linear elements contrast with the circular elements of the subsidiary seconds with the frame, the conical shaped polished bezel, and of course the absolutely gorgeous lyre style lugs. So the model just achieves a good sense of balance with the curvaceous elements, the rectilinear elements. I like this watch on the fitted texturized rubber strap. I really enjoy the display case back, behind which you will notice the in-house tri-level coaxial caliber 8916 from Omega that will have 39 joules beat at 3.5 hertz or 25,200 times every hour, and it will have 60 hours of power reserve held in twin barrels. There will be a silicone hairspring set and a free-sprung balance anchored in two different positions for stability. There will be the time zone jumping hour feature or complication, which is my personal favorite of the common or more practical complications. But the best part about this machine arabesque finished in-house movement is the fact that it is METIS certified. So certified by the Swiss Federal Institute of Metrology, highly anti-magnetic, very well dialed in when it comes to just the accuracy and the positional variance. So just a very high performing caliber that is easy on the eyes. And then if we again zoom out, It's set in a beautiful case design that feels proportional on wrist, and for reference, my wrists are 7.25 inches in circumference. There's 150 meters of water resistance. The watch will weigh in at about 110 grams on the fitted rubber strap, or about 150 grams on the bracelet option. Now, where does this watch fall short? I think the only real tangible drawback, at least in my biased opinion, is the fact that if you buy this watch on the bracelet isn't satisfying. There is a lot of polished elements, so that does attract the hairline wear marks and scratches and whatnot. But really, it comes down to the clasp. This has a basic butterfly to point clasp, which does the job. You can get a good fit. But, the Seamaster family is well known for beautiful bracelets with highly adjustable sport clasps. And with this Aqua Terra being part of the Seamaster family, I would love to see a better, more sportier bracelet with a highly adjustable sport clasp. I think if Omega did that, they would sell quite a few more Aqua Terra models, and I would be in line for that. Now, obviously, that doesn't apply to this strap variation that is, fitted to the case, carries a nice texture, a nice length, a good to point buckle. So if I were to buy one on the current market, I would buy it on the rubber strap. But I'm kind of holding out to see if Omega updates the bracelet and updates the clasp. I think that would be a great move. But that being said, let me know what you think. Am I off base here? Am I just too blinded by my love for Omega? Or am I pretty spot on in talking about the strengths and weaknesses of the Aqua Terra small seconds? Let me know in the comment section. Again, if you're shopping for Omega, I'm going to place a link to Exquisite Timepieces in the description of this video. Reach out to any of the sales staff there. They'll take good care of you. Thank you again for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time.